Hello, kia ora. It is
Hello, kia ora.
21st of October 2025, and I have invited Anna Maria on to talk about her super talent with chamomile. So, Anna Maria, would you, I don't know, what do you feel like sharing with people as a kind of context, background, who you are, why you garden, what your relationship is with chamomile?
Yeah.
I would love you to talk about your work as an artist, if you.
Yeah, my background is in visual art and also education. I've worked in a kindergarten, Steiner kindergarten, and also worked as a teacher. I worked as a tertiary teacher, tutor for art. So that's where my background is. And in my adult life, I started getting interested in gardening. It's kind of like in my family, sort of if I look at the wider family, it pops up in every family, one person, sometimes two, who are into it. And maybe 200 years back or so, within all this ancestry I have, there used to be some apothecaries, sort of chemists, right, who had their own apothecary garden and grew their produce that they would sell in the pharmacy, right? They were pharmacists. And they obviously were great gardeners. However, so I must be in this line. And I got interested in gardening as an adult just because I love to see things grow. And everything grows. You don't need to have a green thumb or what. Just need, like human beings, plants need attention and some love and water, right? Yeah, and so at some point I came uh, to know about biodynamic gardening. So I'm learning that. I'm a beginner and I love it. And I also love this beginner mind state because it keeps you always open. You know, there's things that don't work out, that don't happen. You could call it a mistake, but it's a teacher. And yeah, I just so my approach to gardening is actually an extension of what I would say is play. So I play around, I garden when I feel like it, and most of the things grow. And with chamomile, I seem to have been lucky, and other things seem to be a lot more difficult. But I think chamomile likes me, and I like chamomile. And so about the plant, I don't know, have much. I don't have much knowledge about the history of the plant or what. I think it's Chamomilla officinalis or something like that. And it is an old home remedy, kitchen herb. It was always one of my favorite teas, even though when I was a kid, it was kind of like given to me when I was sick only. But it's got a sweet and very calming taste. And what I love about chamomile is the tenderness. And if you look at the flowers, they're like little stars. It's kind of like this bright yellow center that's radiating its light out through those little white petals that radiate all around it. And chamomile now, since I've once sown it in my garden, it comes up in the lawn, it comes up wherever it has grown before, and the seeds are incredibly tiny. It's like dust, yeah. And with these flowers looking like stars, it almost makes me think of stardust. And so fine seeds. I think it's the smallest seed I know. It's incredible. And these really big and strong plants grow from it. I mean, they grow at least sort of about 40, 50 centimeters high and keep flowering and flowering and flowering. Obviously, die down in winter or autumn. But it's incredible, this plant. And if you look at the leaves, they're also really So the way the plant looks is so tender. It's very fragile and yet so strong. It's unbelievable, really very impressive. Yeah, so I've got one of those examples here. It looks like this. And so that's what's came up. It's self-seeded. I have, over the weekend, sort of sown a whole lot more chamomile seeds, but they take a very long time to come along. So you first think there's nothing coming, but it will. And I can only encourage everybody to grow them because it's beautiful. You can plant it like a border around whatever bed you have in your garden, or yeah, I don't know. Wherever you find a spot for it, they like the sun, they like a little bit of shelter. So that's my experience. And yeah, I think it's a good day to think about growing new things in your garden. Today is a new moon. That's new intentions, new ideas, new seeds you sow for your life. So chamomile is it, and I just would love to see more people grow it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So you've got it popping up in the garden, but you're also scattering it into trays?
Yeah, I
Okay.
was putting a seed tray out over the weekend, and so chamomile is one of those seeds I have sown amongst lettuce and tomatoes of all kinds. Yeah.
It feels to me a little bit like celery in that it takes such a long time to germinate. And then when it does pop up, it's tiny. Like it's like, is there anything even there? And then the first little leaves, and then it's, that's the chamomile.
Mm,
And I feel like I have to be so gentle, but
mm,
you're right. It's surprisingly strong. Those teeny tiny little ones. If you transplant them and care for them, they're sturdier than they look.
mm.
So this time last year, I was getting chamomile seedlings from you. And that's the chamomile that I'm using in the Floral Compost Activator. So I wanted to say a big thank you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I've saved the seeds and I've bought a packet of brand new seeds from King Seeds. And I need more chamomile. Like there are people
Mhm.
wanting the Floral Compost
Yeah.
Activator, and I don't have enough chamomile to go around. So yeah,
Mm.
please grow more seedlings so that, would you sell them if people?
Um, Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
has
won't.
crossed my mind, but I'm not ready for kind of selling plants yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's park that for now. So anything else to say about seed sowing or chamomile or the floral compost activator?
Um,
You kind of
what I
already.
find, it's a new journey for me, biodynamics, and my approach to gardening, as I said, is play because, if you always feel like it's a duty, then it's terrible. And as a kid, my task was to pull the weeds out of my mom's garden beds, and I didn't like that. And yeah, she was into flowers, not veggies. So I think this approach of play is very lively and it is good. So this is what I can recommend from my own experience because it suits me as a person who I am. Maybe not everybody's path, but with biodynamics and compost activators, I'm just doing this now for maybe 4 or 5 years, very intently. And there is a change in my garden. I can notice it. But I can't really say that I have a lot of experience yet. And I think try things out, change your habits. If you want to change something, change today. And don't put it on the long haul, sort of Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm.
It's not completely answering your question, but I think the big thing is changing your awareness around those things. And then you can change your attitude. And finally, the change that you instigated comes back to you and helps you fulfill the task, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think something special about your garden, and I don't know how much you want to share about what else happened in your life last year, but it
Oh,
was um, a lovely experience for me to get to sit and have meals with you and drink wine and potter in the
yeah.
garden. And it's so much deeper and richer than just going to a workshop.
Mm,
You know, we first met at the biodynamic
yeah.
conference and you got a stinging nettle and a valerian, maybe. I can't remember now, but we were in the car.
Valerian.
Yeah,
Your Valerian plant multiplies here too. It likes it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
I think
chamomile is an incredible plant. And in comparison with celery, I would never compare them. They're so different. Um, chamomile is a very humble little being, whereas celery is bold, I would say.
fair enough. The only comparison was the length of germination. Like the rest of the seed
Yeah,
popped up and
that's
transplanted
right.
out. And then I'm still hanging on, going, come on, guys. I know you're in there. I know you're going to pop up a little bit later, but come on,
Hmm.
come on. And then these teeny tiny little plants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I
Yeah,
was
pleasure.
thinking 10 minutes would be enough of a sort of a
Mm.
boost to people's confidence to have a go at
Mm.
planting, growing chamomile.
Awesome. Yeah.
Thank
Grow chamomile, grow those little star seeds in your garden because they reflect back on you.
you.